I'm John Feely of Feely's Clutch, and you are watching Reptiles Unplugged.
This is Will Rose from Royal Canadian Reptiles, and you're watching Reptiles Unplugged.
Guys, it's KB Reptiles.
Team Helga.
Team Beard.
And you're watching
Reptiles Unplugged.
It's Justin from Jacob Luck Reptiles, and you're watching Reptiles Unplugged.
Nick with Renowned Reptiles here, and you're watching Reptiles Unplugged.
It's your boy Harry Wayne from Royal Canvas Exotics, and you're tuning into Reptiles Unplugged.
You're Triple B, and you're watching Reptiles Unplugged.
All right, here we go. Another fun-filled Wednesday. We made it actually too, which is great, right?
Exactly.
So Joel, State Fair Exotics as usual, and my beautiful co-host rocking the R&B hat. Adam.
Oh yeah, rocking the R&B swag.
Nice, dude. I like it. I like
Me
where
too.
that thing's at here. That's a cool hat.
I gotta bend the bill though. I'm not one of those straight bill kind of guys.
You're not a straight biller, huh?
No, not a straight. And Heather made me take the sticker off too. That was somewhere around here.
You have a dog hair on the bill.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh yeah, look at that, dude. My quality's that good. You could see the dog hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I told you the camera looks great right now.
Guest appearance by Mrs. Beach Bum. What up, Mrs. Beach Bum? And Lokester.
I like it. There we are. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Glad to have everybody in as usual. Another fun-filled Wednesday. I guess we're still on Wednesday, but yeah, we had like a huge issue with the software we were using. It did an update. It seems like every time we do one of these updates, something gets like kind of screwed up, and so it wouldn't allow us like permission to go onto YouTube. And without that, we really don't have means to stream like Adam and I. Only one of us could go live, or something like that. So yeah, it's been a whole thing. They re-updated it, fixed the problem, and now here we are. So yeah.
Ecamm. What the heck?
Yeah, I know, dude. It's been a whole thing, that's for sure. But glad to be here, obviously. What was I gonna say? I feel like I had something cool I wanted to mention, but I forgot. So Arlington looked fun for everybody that was at Arlington. That was a bummer watching all of those snaps.
I know, man. I was cool. It allowed me to live vicariously through a few of you out there that were doing some cool stuff. So
yeah, apparently there was bull riding to be had.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the full video of that. All I saw was Miguel laying on the ground at one point.
Safe to say he is not a cowboy.
No, they were all honorary Texans for the day. They were
okay. I didn't know that they had cowboys in Texas. I thought that was an urban legend or something. Aren't all the real cowboys in New Mexico or something like that? Wasn't that the saying?
I try not to get into that street beef, man. That's above my level, dude. Bod said my voice is tripping him out. Is there bad echo, Bod?
Yeah, I don't have anything weird on my end, but we are trying something different with the new update allowed us to change the latency, and so we were kind of experimenting with latency settings on this one. So I don't know if maybe that's a factor.
Okay,
there's an echo.
Maybe. Yeah, they said saying that. You know what? It's probably the reverb. I have it soundproofed. The room, the station here.
Is it only when Adam talks?
Test. Yeah, I'm gonna mute our Skype and enable the sound on YouTube. I'm gonna see how bad it is listening to myself over there.
Yeah, do that. Definitely do that. Adam is the one echoing. Really? I wonder if that changes anything. I wonder if it's my mic picking up your voice.
Oh, I think it might be. Yep.
Adam has a strong echo. What about now? Has anything changed now? Everything looks and sounds good on my end, 219.
Yeah.
I do kind of. It was me. I screwed that up. It had to be me. It's gone. Yeah. I had the mic too close to
To the speakers.
my speaker. Yeah.
There we go.
Figured something dumb was happening on my end. I have been really letting this down. Okay.
No way, man. It's not you. It's normally me. So just blame it on me.
Yeah, I need to get this together right now. Anyways, now that we're kind of starting in here and clearly we are doing just as good as we usually are, how's everybody's season going? I know, like, dude, this is pickup time. Like, this is where everything's going. I know I have heard from a special someone that they had 10 ovulations just now. So, geez, man, that's crazy to me. I have no ovulations. I have a couple locks, so we'll see. But it's late.
Yeah.
I feel like my season's always late compared to most people out here
Yeah.
in Arizona. Anyway, it's always hot.
It's buying season for Dorian.
Buying season. I like that. I like buying
Yeah, I'm
season.
kinda-
Tax season.
Right? Tax season.
Tax season's buying season.
It's not free money, people.
It's
That's
your
money
money.
that was already yours that they're giving back.
Yeah, it is your money. James, what's going on, man? Good to have you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for everybody joining tonight. But yeah, I kind of to chime in there. My season's kind of the same thing right now. It's I was delaying pairing a lot of girls and wasn't like feeding exactly as I should have during the move and all that stuff. So, but I got some consistency now. I've got a bunch of girls bull wrapping. I haven't seen any ovulations yet either.
Right.
But last year I missed like a couple of my girls ovulating, so I may have missed it.
Right. Jeez, dude, Dale has 20 right now. Clutch number 15 by Simon. Man.
Dang, man. Look at these guys out there killing it.
Mere Mortal
That's
has already
awesome.
spent all the refund money. I like that. That's where it's at.
Small town, it's always buying season.
Yeah, right. Always buying season. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Is it's not always breeding season, but it is always buying season.
Exactly. Chris Sexton was saying he spent a refund on GTPs and hatchling racks. That's cool.
Dude.
Get some free trees.
Yeah. If those things didn't terrify me so much, those would be a cool snake to have.
The green trees?
Yeah, dude, they got a big mouth.
Yeah, they're pretty big. You know, like, that's not what scares me with them. What scares me with them is the, like, man, I'd hate putting in all that work and then have a female, like, have complications during birth and then die on me. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a big kind of risk factor for me with taking those animals on. But that's definitely a dream animal. And getting a couple of them and doing a breeding project or two. They were some of the first snakes that really got me interested in the snakes. And then once I learned, once I learned about them, I'm like, oh, I'm not ready for that. So I got a ball python instead.
Right. Yeah, ball pythons. You can handle ball pythons, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bob was saying, you can reach in and just pick up a ball python and they're fine. You don't have to worry about putting your hand in there. Dude, that's my style.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Hey, but out in Arlington, other than some of the crazy stories we saw, what's some cool stuff you guys saw in Arlington? I know that's a pretty heavy ball python show, so anything new that we haven't seen before out there?
Yeah, it looked pretty cool, man. It looked like Justin debuted a couple things out there that what was it? Inchy black pastel red stripe clown. The thing was just wild.
The colors on that, holy cow.
Dude.
And when he asked, like, how could you make it better? I literally scratched my head and I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, that's pretty perfect right there.
Dude, throw some DG on it, probably. I mean, how else do you, I don't know how you improve a snake like that, and I don't know why you need to, is the other side of that.
Right, exactly. Like, gosh, man, there's just some snakes out there I see come out and they blow my mind away. How cool. Like, that snake had the right contrasting. I mean, yellow with some, like, kind of redishes in there.
Yeah,
and
dude.
It was
I love
just
that.
amazing.
I love that. Wiz, what's going on, man? Glad to have you in, dude.
Hey, Wiz.
Yeah, JKR had some amazing combos. That's what I was seeing. I was, dude. I mean, as usual, though, that's to be expected.
Yeah, Chris just said it perfect. Dude, I think the chats are rolling in a little quicker.
I feel like that too. I feel like we're kind of on par with where chat's at. Best way to
Yeah.
improve is ship it to me.
Sure. But yeah, Chris nailed it perfect. In fact, Justin can see ways to improve his creations or why he is Justin.
Yeah.
And that is so true, man. Like when
Definitely.
he releases something, he's already thinking several steps ahead, and
Dude.
so I can't-
Yeah, and it was funny. He posted a picture the other day. It was like maybe 3 or 4 days ago. I don't know, but it was of, I believe it was a leopard DG pied. And it was a clutch shot. So it was like down looking at the whole clutch. And then right next to that, in that same clutch, was a hypo clown. And so he's already going for hypo DG clown pieds. You know what I mean? Like that was the
Right.
steps of where that breeding was going, So
Dude.
that's crazy.
Yeah, he's just he's so many years ahead. By the time he releases something to us, like we're all amazed at that. Well, he's already ready to roll the next thing in. That's so cool.
And that's that's a really smart way to do things. I mean, I feel like he definitely has the luxury of doing that just because he's been doing it long enough to be able to have stuff kind of back there and stuff like that and still be producing relevant things. Whereas like if I make something crazy cool, like I gotta show everybody right now because it's like the only thing I made, so it's there's your, I guess, difference between that. But yeah, he is usually far ahead before he releases anything.
Dude, for sure. Yeah, so other than JKR, anything else really cool out there?
There was that, I saw a couple pictures of lace monitor, the Bell Phase lace monitor.
Yeah.
Those
Those are always
sweet.
some of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I guess the echo's back a little, according to bots. That's it. I just won't talk for the rest of the show. I'll just sit here.
I'll just cover the mic like this. I don't know why the echo would be here so bad. You'll never catch Justin. He has a faster car and a bigger engine. Yeah, you got to take a shortcut, man.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Tortoise in the hair, dude. The only one who even thinks they can outdo Justin is Miguel. Yeah, he has a good running. That's for sure.
Yep, exactly. Getting the right ingredients. But hey, the name of the game isn't recreating what Justin's got or beating him to his own game. Just get at it your own style.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely. And that's I think that's the biggest takeaway from what Justin's doing is Justin is where he is because he wasn't following anybody else.
100%. Yep.
Yeah,
definitely. Did you catch Miguel's vlog where he was highlighting Earl from Lone Star Reptiles?
I haven't watched
collection?
that one yet.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
And Earl touches a lot on that, and he's working with some stuff that, either aren't like super popular projects, or he's taken some basic genes and made them way better, like his line of fire.
Right.
Man, that I'd seen Earl's stuff before, and his fire stuff always looked amazing.
Right.
But seeing some of his foundational animals and offspring all in that one vlog, that was pretty cool. And then, he touched on the same type of deal of just, setting your own path out there.
Yeah, dude. I think buying a little bit with your eyes and making sure the animals you start with are great. Dude, that's where it's at, man. I'm a firm believer in that, and you can set yourself apart miles by doing just that alone compared to other people that buy for a deal or whatever it may be and may not necessarily be getting the same quality animal because, dude, there's a difference in pastels, and that's a great gene to think about that with, starting with that great looking fire like Earl did, man. That's where it's at. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I have one of the nicest looking fires out there too myself. Yeah. But it was from Justin, so there was that. And it is a double het, so I know that has some influence into it. But dude, yeah, the Barhart line black
Barnhart.
pastel, yeah,
Yeah.
That's a great looking black pastel line.
Who is Barnhart?
I don't know.
Tom Barnhart.
Is that who it
he
is?
was. I'm pretty sure it was Tom. He was in the game quite heavily back then when a lot of that stuff was kind of coming out. I don't know if Barnhart is still doing stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to do some searching to see if he's still out and about. But yeah, Chris pointed out that Firefly Leopard deal that he had over there was insane. I mean, his fire, Earl's again talking about Lone Star. It's very reminiscent of Desert Ghost to me. How it's cleaning stuff up and how creamy it is.
Right.
And
Dude, I love the fire gene. I love fire and vanilla and yellow belly. Those are like some of my top genes. I feel like that bring so much to the table. You know, they maximize every. I feel like most every like gene's potential. You know, like, dude, just fire and yellow belly together. Some of those fire desert ghosts, dude, those things are so pretty. And just a single gene, single gene desert ghost. But
yeah. Oh, Marshall just confirmed Tom is still breeding. I thought he was. I just didn't think he was as big into it as before. But yeah, lesser.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mere Mortal, the 4, 6, and 2s, black pastel, yellow belly clowns, dude. Those are some of the next level. I feel like combos. Those two, super
For
pretty.
sure. Black pastel and yellow belly work really well with each other in some recessive stuff.
Dude, do they ever? Do they ever?
Dorian, straight to calling me out of my lack of internet skills.
Yeah. Hey, we're streaming. We got stuff going on. There's an echo. I don't know. Like
falling apart.
Yeah. What's up, Golden? Nice to have you on, man.
Hey, so you know what? I think we've chit-chatted enough a little here. Let's get down to the point of why we're here.
Yeah, we're a couple minutes in here, right? So next Wednesday we have a really cool guest. Super excited for it.
Very cool guest.
I'm gonna let Adam take the reins on letting everybody know what's going on.
All right, cool. Yeah, next week's going to be an awesome interview. It's with somebody who's been in chat with us since the pretty much beginning, always participating. Has an amazing collection. So, and if you watched MJ's stream, I totally spilt the beans and told you guys who it was going to be. But we're getting Shane from Small Town Exotics. We're trying to chat and talk at the same time. So Shane's going to be on with us next week, regular time. Barring ECAM doesn't F us again.
Barring natural disasters, earthquakes, ECAM screwing up, the internet going down, stuff like that. Yeah, dude, we'll have Shane on here. I'm super excited to have him on here. I feel like he's dove in the deep end. I feel like relatively recently, he's been buying some pretty heavy hitters, and so I'm super excited to kind of get his insights into what, Adam and I were talking about this earlier. What is that difference between buying $300 $400 animals and then jumping that bridge to buying like $1,500 animals and $2,000 animals, and where's that breaking point, I guess, or the decision between going in there? And I think he would have some good insights into there, why he's taking those steps forward. Super excited to have him on. His reptile room's incredible too. Like the thing, that's like my dream reptile room. It's set up so nice. So
nice.
Excited for that.
Yeah, and I'm really looking at his perspective and excited to hear about his perspective, I should say, getting these snakes, what plan he's got, because like you're saying, man, he's really amassed some awesome ingredients to create some next level stuff. So I just can't wait to hear where he's planning on taking some of that stuff.
Right.
And, all that good.
Right. Yeah, dude. It'll be cool, man. It'll be a fun interview. As long as we can get him on.
Right. Everybody make sure you guys join up and, hit up Shane, harass him.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good show.
Hit him some questions. Yeah, man. There he is. He's in chat right now, right?
Yeah.
As usual, I guess.
It's funny. Robert was trying to guess it was
I
going
know.
to be
It's
him.
him, yeah. Every time I feel like it's me. Yeah, I met Robert at the Arizona show, man. He's a funny guy. He's a really funny guy. Little guy too. Little tiny guy.
Wait, smaller than me?
Oh, way
I'm
smaller. Smaller than
Way
me.
smaller. like Harrison Tiny? Or?
Harrison Tiny, yeah, definitely.
Right on. Oh man! Speaking of Harrison, all the stories with Baby Yoda.
Oh my gosh,
Freaking
dude.
Harrison,
Dude.
Oh, those had
Baby
me laughing.
Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda's the cutest. Baby Yoda is the cutest. Harrison, the little baby Yoda.
Right? Oh, that was too good. Oh man.
Yeah, Chris was asking Tinley. I don't know, man. Tinley. What are your Tinley thoughts?
Yeah, I was talking with this a little earlier with Heather. She was saying if I wanted to do that for her birthday deal, like go for it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. Man, it's such a hard one for me because I need to build a bunch of reticulated python cages.
Mm-hmm.
And so that trip would be like 3 cages for me.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean?
Weighing your odds.
Yeah, Wayne. You know what I mean? But I love hanging out with everybody, and I look forward to like doing these reptile shows out of state or just wherever,
Yeah.
So it's still on the fence. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I was able to source some pretty cheap PVC sheets, not as cheap as like Chris Graham or anybody out like East Coast.
Yeah, dude. Retarded.
Still-
It's just ridiculous,
still pretty
man.
good. Yeah.
Blows my mind how cheap it is out there. And you can find it. Even finding it is hard. Yeah, Tinley would be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of people there. I feel like this March, maybe more than usual. I know Royal Canadian's vending his first there, and then Khalil 514, I believe, is vending as well. So that would be cool to see both of their booths among everybody else. Reggie's going. I know I was talking to him about it. Marshall's going, which is cool. Infrastructure is more important. Yeah, it is,
It is, right? And I mean, so anyhow, gotta wait and see what's up. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, see, the thing is, though, it is more important. So even if you go to Tinley, you're still going to get the cages.
I know. It's so true, but like, oh God, I gotta be a responsible adult sometimes. So.
Right. Third Coast Balls will be out Royal Canadians. Nice, dude.
Oh, that's cool. Right on. I know that's one of the other reasons why I kind of want to go out, support Will, see his setup. So
Yeah, I'm super excited to see that, and then see how late we can get him to stay out the night before the show, so that his whole day is terrible, at the show.
That's mean.
Yeah.
That's totally mean. Oh man,
Worth it.
Totally worth it. Yeah, my first time vending at Pomona, I ended up getting smashed Saturday night, and Sunday was so brutal, man. Like, really wanted to engage with people. I'm just sweating alcohol out of me. I'm just like, I know that they can just smell the whiskey and everything coming right out me.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, I've been in that situation a couple of times myself, and that is not fun. That's like one of my least favorite things to do ever.
Heck yeah.
It's the worst.
Hot room and be hung over. We we almost didn't make the opening of the Sunday show. Like, literally as the doors were getting ready to be open, we were running in the back door, ripping off like the cover to our displays. And,
Yeah, dude. Good lord. Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in, especially those shows. Like, you have to have a pretty decent amount of energy to be standing behind that booth, and making stuff happen. So yeah.
Engaging with people all day long is, it's tiring, man. You need to be on your A game.
Right. Yeah, I'll for sure be at the October Tinley. So that's the thing is, I'm still going to go to Tinley. I'm kind of on the fence with going to the March one just because I know it would be fun. And I missed Arlington. Really wanted to go to Arlington. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still on the fence. We'll see.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to make the decision while I'm having regret of not going to Arlington.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to put a little more thought into that next week. I'm going to let future Joel take care of that thought. Present Joel doesn't really put a whole lot of effort into thinking about where he's going to go or not.
Right.
Robert, you have to go, man. You have to go one of these times, March or October. If you're going to only do one, I would definitely do October.
True, October. I haven't done the March yet, so I'm not speaking directly firsthand. But everything that I've heard, October is much bigger than the March one. So, yeah. But still, March I think would be a good show. Tinley is always a good show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I thought I saw somebody throw a Daytona. It sounds like Daytona. Yeah, dude, Dale, these things in Tinley are much like they're turning out like the old Daytonas from what I hear too.
Right.
Just party zone.
Gary, that's awesome.
Whoa.
Hand-engraved pistol.
That is super cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. And Reggie's getting a new snake, Tinley.
Ooh,
Dude.
what you getting, Reggie?
Dude.
From Aussie, nonetheless.
Yeah. Probably something lame. You're getting it from him. I think that's all Aussie sells is lame snakes.
Right. No, man. The Super OD Desert Ghost that I picked up from him just had a shed.
Dude.
Like yesterday, I think it was.
Right.
Awesome looking. I should go grab her real quick.
Definitely do that. A Super OD DG, man. Yeah.
Now that I'm in the reptile room,
Dude,
bam, I can
killing
just
it.
grab it. All right, nobody make fun of my pajama pants when I get up.
Oh, dude. At least you're wearing pants. Look at that. Somebody screenshot at him. OD Fancy Pied. Yeah. Yeah, get the wolf pack back together. Dude, Nick, I agree, man. Yeah. Oh, here it comes. It being Adam.
I bet they have a button fly, James says.
You know those have buttons, man.
They 100% do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, man. But let's see. Try and get this in focus here.
Dude. I'm going to do one of these.
She just had a shed, and she just keeps getting better. More creamy, contrasted.
Gosh, dude. And that's a super, too, right? That's what
I bought it as just a regular OD Desert Ghost. And then Ozzy and I were talking a few weeks after the show, and I had posted a couple updated pictures of her. And he hit me up, and he goes, dude, I'm very confident that that's a super OD. So,
dude, wow.
Yeah, I mean, and how light she is and all that good stuff. It's looking like she's probably a super, but
right.
We'll have to see. You know what I mean?
Right. Dude, that thing's wicked, man. That's really cool.
I'm hoping not this season that we're currently in, but the season coming up, she'll be ready to go.
Right.
So.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna go put her back. Be right back.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's see those undies. Mojave Spire. Oh, Reggie, you said it. Okay, Mojave Spire Leopard. Paso D Clown, man. Heck yeah. Posset Pied. Dude, that'll prove. That'll prove for sure. Let's get that on there. Robert, I don't have any DG stuff either, man. Yeah, we switched sides. Yeah, I need to get into that DG project stat. Just waiting for the right one, you know? Waiting for the right one. What do we have here?
So I grabbed a couple additional snakes because these guys I was looking at earlier, and I was trying to figure out. All right, so these are both black pastel hypos, right?
Wow, okay.
Nothing else in them, but you could see the difference in the coloring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, this girl here, she has so much yellow in her, like
Yeah.
orange almost, right?
That's
and then
way different.
yeah, then this girl is kind of like what I would expect. I'm wondering if this girl may have yellow
That's
belly.
what I was gonna say. That looks like a yellow belly black pastel.
Right. So, coming from two different breeders, this one here is coming from Porter's Pythons, and then this one, oh man, I feel really bad. I picked this one up Tinley a couple years ago, but I couldn't remember.
Right.
But yeah.
Sick with it was saying different line of hypos too.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. Different line of
Yeah.
hypos as well. You know what I mean? So maybe, they were sold both as Orange Ghost, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
we'll have
wild.
to
Yeah.
see. But kind of crazy, right? Like I was tripping out on the differences between these two girls. I mean, even their heads are like crazy different.
Yeah.
Like this one's, very kind of black.
Right. Yeah. Super gray.
And, yeah, super gray, and then hers not as much.
Yeah,
like
she's
it
has,
is
like, a
there,
little
but not as much.
Blushed
Yeah.
out a little bit. Dude,
Right.
yeah. Oh, man, dude, I really like hypos. I really like
Me
hypos
too.
with the darker snakes.
Yeah. Well, Shane, both of these are hypo. So
Oh, he's saying left hand's hypo is nice.
right, but I'm saying both are hypo.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Try to hit
So,
hypo chocolates. Dude, hypo chocolates are great.
Yeah, hypo chocolates would be very cool, man.
Yeah.
I really like the chocolate stuff. I need to get some of that in there.
Yeah, I don't have any chocolate stuff either, man. Gosh.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me?
Right?
No DG, no chocolate. I need to get a DG chocolate. Hypo.
Dude.
Hypo DG chocolate.
Mig, he's got him coming this year.
Does he?
Mm-hmm. Yep. He bought one a couple years ago, and I believe it's ready to go.
Right.
So I think he's breeding it this year.
Is one of those in shed? One of those snakes?
No. Nope. Both of them are completely out of shed. So,
Huh.
yeah. She just had a shed, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. So,
Right.
yeah. Kind of weird.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
That's
gonna go
kinda
put them
crazy.
back. Just kind of wanted to show you guys. Like I've been tripping out over these two like the past couple days.
Right.
So,
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's cool. Yeah, Dorian. Right? You gotta buy quick sometimes. We're all slugging somewhere. Yes. Yes, I'm slugging a lot of where. Not even just somewhere. Dude, Lucas, right? Too many morphs. Oh my gosh, are there ever? Not enough time. Not enough life left in me to hit them all. GHI hypos. Dude, GHI hypos are great.
yeah,
The super chocolate hypos are going to be awesome.
totally agree. Yeah, I'm really kicking myself for passing up on that super chocolate desert ghost cup like year and a half
Yeah.
ago.
Dude, I think everybody at one point looked at that snake.
I think so.
Like, I looked at that probably like 45 times, I feel like, on Morph Market, and I was just like, oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh.
I was so close to pulling the trigger.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Retics. I actually had like a weird thing happen to one of my retics, Chris. She missed the rat and struck the plexiglass, but she put her teeth through her lip.
Ooh.
And I was like, okay, I can't touch her right now, obviously, to fix this. So re-gave her the rat, ate the rat, and then her mouth got super, super, super infected. It almost looked like an RI, but she wasn't like blowing bubbles or she wasn't doing anything like that. So I actually pulled her out, and I put her in one of my like 70s. This is a little it's a young retic, so I put her in one of these 70 tubs, and I cranked the heat up to about like 90 degrees on the hot spot. She currently was it was super low on her hot spot, and then I've been like cleaning the tub like every day with F10, just to make sure there's like nothing in there. And she shed, and now her mouth looks great. So I don't know if she was just got infected because she bit her mouth, like when you bite your lip, it swells up. I don't know. It was weird, man. I've never had that happen, but she looks great now. So I'm thinking I'm going to pull her out of the tub and move her back to where she belongs. But yeah, it was pretty wild.
Yeah, that is wild. Yeah, you know how it is though. Like even our gums are like super sensitive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like you bang them up and how swollen they get.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it was weird though, man. It was just like, oh my gosh, what's going on here? So yeah, scared me a little bit, but she's great now. I might be able to pull her out, but it is nighttime, and these retics like to eat at night. So
Do it. Do it.
I'll see where she's at.
See if our ratings go up if Joel takes one to the noggin. Come
Yeah, here she is. She's friendly. She's like one of my best retics. But this is her.
Oh, she's great looking, man.
Yeah, she's a marble motley lavender. But as you can see, mouth looks pretty good. Well, hold on. I'll do one of these. She's pretty friendly. So,
Yeah,
I don't know. Everything seems to be in order now, but weird, man.
It seems like nothing's stuck up there, so that's good.
Right. Yeah, and it was one of those things like if it kept, obviously I was going to go to the vet. Like I already had the appointment set up, and then she started going into shed, and it seems like every time a retic sheds, everything gets fixed somehow. So I don't know, man. Everything seems to be good. Other than that, retics are great. Retics are freaking great. I love these animals. They're obviously a ton of work, but they are a ton of fun also. And she's like one of my more friendly, like do kind of anything with her snakes. So.
Oh yeah, not tripping out when you get by her head.
Yeah,
that's cool.
you can rub her head or do whatever you want. So that's a good feature in a big animal.
Yeah, and that's a mainland right there, right?
It is,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mere Mortals was saying reptiles regen nicely, not as fragile as some Facebook groups would make you think.
Right. They are,
very
yeah.
true.
Dude, especially retics, man. Those things are tough as nails, dude. I feel like they have a rough life in the wild, and it shows by how well they can adapt to things.
Dude, for sure. Yeah, they're amazing creatures, and I love working with all the ones that I have too. So it's hard not to keep acquiring more of them because I have to keep like like somebody earlier in chat was saying, pump the brakes, because God, I've got 10 of them already. That's the entire wall over here that will be full. The rats you see here will have to move.
Yes.
So
yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
And Simon, yes, that is a flower backpack. It is it's a Jan Sport, so I feel like that gives me some credit.
Joel's had it for like 15 years, refuses to get rid of it.
It's a part of me now. That's the thing.
A part of me. Exactly, Amir. I'm buying the second house for the retics.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Like, I have these visions of having that, like, what Barchek's doing right now with all those retic cages and stuff like that, dude. Like, I have this vision because I know you can house like multiple females together and stuff like that if the space is like big enough, so having like literally like a 8x10 room, just a bedroom with just like my three girls in there, varying hotspots all over the place so nobody's mad at each other or whatever. I think that would be crazy cool to have that.
That would be insane, bro.
Like a plexiglass door so you can just walk by and see into this like jungle that's in the house,
Dude, please do that. That'd be amazing. And we need to hit up that fake rock company in Texas and have them design some cool ass shit to put up on the wall.
That would be rad to have something like that. So that's like my one day goal is having that.
Dude, that would be awesome. Cusco's asking what's up with those hats.
Yeah, dude, I just ordered them. I didn't. I'm lying to you guys. I didn't just order them, but No, that's the plan. The plan is the end of the month. I'm gonna make a new order because they just came out with a bunch of new colors and stuff like that. So I've been talking to the guy I work with over there actually. So I'm
Do they do
excited.
flex fit or only the?
They have everything. They have everything.
They have flex fit.
Yeah, they can do
Really?
everything.
Well,
So maybe I'll get some flex fits for you.
yeah, dude. Please pick. Yeah, do one for me, and then if it makes it cheaper, I'll put in an order of Beach Bum Exotics hats.
Yeah.
With you.
They
If
give
that
me
makes
they
it
give me a
cheaper.
pretty good deal right now already just from using them in the past. And then I know one of the girls they use for like some of their photos and stuff like that is one of my like really good friends' wife's brother's wife. So that helps out as well.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
You get the kind of buddy.
Yeah,
buddy,
you get like a
discount
buddy
there.
deal.
Uh,
Cusco, what color do you want? Or Cusco?
Quinoa.
Quinoa?
Quinoa. What color do you want?
Quinoa? Hey, Brian, have you ever used like the cocoa blocks in your big retics? That's the
You're
question.
talking like in the 8-foot cages?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I've just always wondered.
I just started using it in my V70s with, he said no,
Okay.
with some of my medium-sized girls, and it was only because I had ran out of paper.
Okay.
So that was in the mail, and anyhow,
Yeah.
I'm trying it out. They all ate on it
Right.
the other night, and didn't really have any
Yeah.
adverse effects.
I mean, I know it would be a giant pain because they pee so much. They pee like a gallon and a half of water, these mainlands. So I know that would be a bummer, but I was wondering if maybe it would, too much pee, right? I use it, because I've been seeing your videos and I saw that one that has all the cocoa in it. And I was like, I didn't think that was for the retics, but I wondered if you've ever used it for the retics.
Yeah, Apex brought up a good point too. If it would dry out too fast, might be a pain trying to keep it moist or something. I don't
The
know.
pee would keep it moist, though.
In a bad way.
Yeah.
In a very smelly way. Chris was saying he uses it with the super dwarfs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of figure once I go to like a bigger size tub, then cocoa then would completely be out. But
Yeah, because I used it on like when I first got my retics and they were super small and then I had them in tubs and stuff. I used cocoa in there, but
yeah.
yeah.
But with them, I do find that the paper is easier because they obliterate their tubs. Like,
dude,
just in the 2 or 3 days that they've been in the cocoa here,
Yeah.
I've had to like spot cleaning is me taking like a quarter of the cocoa out, throwing it away.
right, yeah,
But in some cost effectiveness, I just don't think it's quite there.
right. Yeah. You need more surface area and a deeper bedding, like what Barchek's doing. He has a naturalistic bedding in there, but it's deep, and there's a lot of area. I think that helps out.
Sweet. Philippic was asking if any of my Retics are pure locality. The purest locality that I have is a Kalatoa Madu cross. So it's not pure Calato or Madu. So technically, no, I'm not working with any pures right now. Almost picked up a pair of Ternates from Garrett, but then, I had to look at my bank account and be like, that's not realistic.
Yeah, that'll get you. Yeah, Apex is talking about larger enclosure height-wise. Yeah, we Adam and I have been having a pretty, I don't know, I feel like decent conversation about trying to figure out maybe a modified retic cage that could have some type of height to it, as opposed to just floor space, but still be functional enough to have more than one, So I feel like that's a lot of the problem is when you go height, now where do you how can you have more, I guess, if it's a 4 or 5 foot tall cage, you need a 15-foot tall room to get 3 or 4 in there. But
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Shelves.
yeah. So Josh from Scales, Fins, and Feathers turned me on to the plastic distributor that I just had a couple emails exchanged with. So now that I can get those things for about $100 a sheet, 4x8, it opens our possibilities up. So, because I really do, I want to get more height for the Retics. You know, not just a shelf.
right.
Like,
Yeah, because I do
I mean-
like Brian's shelf. I think that's
oh,
cool.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I was to go with like one of the pre-built ones from Animal Plastics or, you know, one of the other companies, I would for sure have a shelf added in there.
Yeah, I think the
Absolute
shelves
must.
are cool.
Yeah. And even in the ones that, like you and I were talking about building that have more vertical space, I would even contemplate on adding like a shelf on one of the sides.
Yeah.
You know,
That would be
kind of
neat.
get, yeah, something like that. So,
Yeah. Yeah, Brian driving the one wheel in there, dude, that would be where it's at. That's when you know your retic cage is big enough.
seriously. Yeah, I like, man, it's a cool conversation. You know, I think that this is part of the fun of the hobby is thinking how can I better care for my animal, right, and start
Right.
thinking out of the box.
Right,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's always ways to innovate this and become better, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, exactly.
And retics are a great animal that I feel like deserve better, you know? I guess all of them do, you know, but they I think they would thrive in it. You know, they thrive in a bigger environment. Whereas with like ball pythons, you know, some of them don't like the bigger space, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Hey, can you turn me down a little? I think we're getting reverb again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why that's I don't know why today would be the issue.
I know, right? I mean, I know part of it is there's reverb happening at the surface that I'm talking in front of because it's just a metal garage door. And then I think your speakers are also picking it up.
Right.
So maybe some stuff there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to not soundproof, but you know, I got to put up some acoustic tiles in here.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, I could go headphones
Gamer-
on the next
Gamer
one.
status? Yeah, gamer status, bro.
Yeah, and get all fancy with it. But usually I'm way too lazy for stuff like that.
Bud said every time he touches his beard, it comes back.
Yeah, see, that can't be me then. So yeah, okay, real quick. We've been on here a while. So next Wednesday, we're going to have another great guest as usual. But Shane from Small Town Exotics is going to be on here next Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Arizona, if you were wondering. And yeah, super excited to have him on here. I think it's going to be a really great show, as usual. If there's any questions you want to ask him, send him some messages on Instagram and harass him a little bit, and then we'll get those over to the show.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good one. I can't wait.
Yeah, should be fun, man. Should be fun. I finally got to meet him in Anaheim, so that was cool. You know, that show that you didn't go to.
That was the one where I was being too cool for
Yeah,
everybody.
you were being way too cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah. I'm so cool I even forgot.
Yeah, exactly. It just doesn't affect you. Yeah.
Oh man, I know. I feel so bummed. I've been missing the shows, but hey, what can you do? You know, when life is what it is, you gotta make the best of it.
Yeah. Arlington looked like fun though.
So, I know. Thanks for trying to make us feel better, Jim, by saying it wasn't the same without you guys. But
Yeah. We know.
we
it
all
was.
know. Same bat time, same bat channel, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
Well, anything else you guys want to bring up? We try and keep these ones a little shorter than our normal hour-long deal, even though we're
About an
51
hour.
minutes. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we had to make up for last week, so we had to do an extra half an hour on top of this one to just keep things consistency.
Rolling. Mm-hmm.
But don't cut the beard. I won't. Don't worry.
Yeah, Joel. I don't know. It May, I think it may be coming off. We'll have to see.
Dude,
Maybe
why May?
It's Heather's birthday.
Okay.
And she hasn't seen a clean shaven face in quite a while. So.
Dude, I've never known you without a beard.
Really? Has it been that long? I was trying to talk to my mom about that, and I was trying to figure out how long I've had it.
Yeah, I mean it was shorter, obviously.
Yeah.
When I had first met you.
But I've always had.
But you've always had it, yeah.
It wasn't a goatee then, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So I rocked a goatee for a little while.
Because that was that first Pomona.
God, that was like
5 years ago? 4 years ago?
Yeah, I think so. There's no way I've had this thing for 4 years, so I must have had one and then shaved it and then let it grow back. I don't know. Anyhow.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Either way.
Whatever. Yeah, it's just facial hair.
Right.
It
does grow back.
Definitely. Oh man. Well, I really appreciate you guys still sticking with us and joining us on our fun Wednesdays. Chat, you guys keep this going for me. I love getting on here talking with you all. Joel, I deal with,
Fair
it's
enough.
conversation. No.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Makes sense, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, James. You said he's almost 40, and I think Harrison grows more facial hair.
Yeah. Well, this is as good as I got. So it just comes in like chin strapped. So what can you do? But yeah, thank you all for tuning in as usual. Just jump in next week. It'll be a lot of fun, man. Excited to have Shane on here. And definitely wish everybody a great night. And thank you all again for showing up, right?
Yep. Thank you all.
All right.
Have
See
a
you
good
guys
night.
later.
See ya.